He likes to think he's helping.
And he just lays there.
Skeeter.
Come here, Skeeter. Come here by me. Good boy. Lay down.
Well, the floor is officially in. Looks nice in here. Now we just got to clean some stuff up. I think that, yeah, that stone's gonna look really nice there where the wood stove's at. And then I want to show you guys what else we got done here. So we have an actual bathroom. This is our indoor composting toilet. It just runs on sawdust. Works really good. I'm gonna put a nice little container here for people to scoop and throw in there, but right now we just have a bag full of sawdust. And then the shower is done as well. I just gotta hook it up here. But so we have a bathroom now. So we can go to the bathroom inside and shower inside. That's a game changer. Yeah, a little bit of trim work in here and this place will look all right. Also, look what came. We got our 4 100-watt solar panels here. We're just waiting on the inverter, but we gotta have everything that we need for these. The connectors all came. We have the panels, obviously, so I have to build a stand for those. But yeah, just waiting on the inverter. It's supposed to come, I think, today or tomorrow. And then as soon as we get that, we can hook this thing up and have some power, which will be nice. You can see I got these MC4 connectors because I'm just gonna, make my own. You can buy these pre-made, online, but they're way more expensive. It's just way cheaper, and it's not hard at all to make them yourself. So I got those, and then I got, these are breakers. Let's see what these look like here. Yeah, so just a little fuse basically. So that'll be a fun project. I also got this in the mail, and the shipping is fast on these. So I want to talk about the company a little bit. I'm not paid to say this. I just want to give this guy some recognition. It's Northwoods Fabrication is his company, and he's on Instagram, Etsy. But he makes all kinds of different sizes of wood stoves, and you cannot find these in stores. I mean, I'm always looking at wood stoves. You guys know I've had a lot of them. So I want to give this company some recognition because, in my opinion, this is the absolute perfect wood stove. If I were to design a wood stove to have everything that I want, this would be it. And the workmanship's incredible. It looks awesome. Little glass front. It's just solid. I mean, it's well built for sure. And yeah, I love the flat cooktop. So I don't have the legs on it now because I'm going to put this in the workshop. So I got to wait until that's a little bit more completed. So I'm going to store this somewhere safe and out of the way where it's not going to get wrecked because I love this thing. I cannot wait to get this thing hooked up and ripping. There's an ash grate in here. So yeah, so I want to give the company some recognition because you don't find quality service like that ever. And he's a Minnesota guy. And yeah, like I said, he's got all different sizes. So if you guys are looking for a wood stove, check out Northwoods Fabrication. I'm probably going to get a smaller one just because I love these. So I'm going to get a smaller version for winter camping, I think, for a wall tent. But anyways, I wanted to give it, his name's David, and like I said, top-notch customer service. The shipping was fast. You can tell he's a great guy, and his workmanship is incredible. So if you guys are looking for something like this, check out Northwoods Fabrication, because I'm always looking at wood stoves, and this is by far the favorite one, my favorite one I've ever had, and you never find these anywhere. So I'm glad I came across that website. So check him out. His name's David at Northwoods Fabrication. Well, I'm going to start this rainwater collection system here, which is pretty long overdue. And it's going to be nothing fancy. I'm just going to screw these gutters right to the fascia here. That'll work good. And then I'm just going to use those 35-gallon new garbage cans that we have. I'm just going to use those for now, and then just keep it simple. It's just going to be something that we can basically dip a container into and water our plants and flowers around here. I do have these containers too. These are, well, we got these from the resort. These are 55 gallons, but we need these for shower water and, you know, stuff for inside the cabin. And I need 2 of them because when I go get water, you know, these are too heavy to lift and carry in. So I can't fill up 2 and then bring them inside the cabin. And I need to have 1 empty inside the cabin. So then I go and fill up one of these and then transfer the water from this one with a transfer pump to one of these. Then we have 55 gallons of water inside. So you kind of need 2 basically for just 55 gallons. That's just how we have to do it because they're too heavy to carry in and out of the house. And 55 gallons, that's quite a few showers for us. And then these little cans here, we'll use these for the rainwater. And most people will put these up off the ground and then have like a little nozzle here. But we're just gonna keep it simple and we'll just dip out of here just to water our plants because Sierra's got, well, she's got a flower bed up the road a little bit, or up our driveway a little bit. But then we just got these hostas from the resort, which these are coming back to life. These all look like this one. That one might or might not come back. But then Sierra's got this raised bed right here that has spinach and parsley and oregano, and it's starting to come up. So we just need, you know, something to water, you know, our plants and some of these herbs with, because it's been so dry around here. So yeah, I just started flush to the metal on that end, and then I'll just kind of gradually have this thing dropping as I go along here. It doesn't need much drop at all, just as long as there's a little bit of flow, it'll all flow to that can. So from basically this end all the way to that end, it'll probably only drop an inch, and that'll be plenty. I mean, as long as there's flow, it's gonna flow. All right, Skeeter, I'll throw the ball for you there, bud. Well, here you go. This is about as simple as it gets. It's just going to drop down into this. I have this up off the can a little bit so we can dip a pail in. But eventually I want to elevate this. I'll put a lid on, and then we'll have it up off the ground like this, and then a spigot out the bottom. And I might go with a bigger container too, because this will probably fill up in no time. I mean, it's crazy when there's a rain how much water's just spilling off this roof. It's a pretty good surface area up there. So I got to imagine that we'll be switching to a bigger can. But it's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow, and it's been so dry around here that I want to harvest some water because our plants need water bad. So this is going to be the plan for now. I'll just keep it down low, and then we'll improve this system. But I want to find more of those 55-gallon drums, preferably for a cheap price, obviously. And then we'll go with those instead of these little ones. But this is 35 gallons, so between this side and the other side, that'd be 70 gallons, which that'll go kind of a long ways for watering our plants and Sierra's herbs there. So yeah, right now we'll just keep it down here, but we'll test it out. I'll go grab a pail of water and put it, dump it in the gutter on that end and see how it works here. Yeah, that's gonna fill up quick. I just need to put an end cap here on that end so it doesn't spill out that end and it all stays in the gutter, because you can see it's spilling out on that end there. So that's easy. Cool. I think this turned out pretty good. I didn't come all the way up here or all the way back because I didn't have enough gutter. I only had 30 feet and it's 32-foot long cabin here. Plus you got to overlap the gutters a little bit. So once I get another piece of gutter, I'll fill in the gaps here. I've also been doing some logging around here, putting up some firewood, but all these poplin here had to go anyways, which there's still a lot more to take down. But you can see the bathhouse way better now. It looks a lot closer. But while I was cutting these down, My dad was up here helping too, but we cut this tree down here, and it was on the ground overnight. And then in the morning, I came out and I could hear these birds chirping. And there's baby birds inside here. There's a little hole. I don't want to get too close to it because I don't want to disturb them, but there's a little hole right there you can see. And I think they're all still alive in there. We set this up a couple days ago. When we started bucking up the firewood, we just leaned this one up, hoping that the mom would come back. And she has been. She's been going in and out of there. And like I said, you can hear the babies chirping. So I think they all made it, which is good. And then we got this put up right now. So I'm just cutting them into 8-foot sections and bringing them over here. And there's, I don't know, there's maybe a cord and a half here or so. But like I said, there's still so much more popple to take down. And then even over on this side too, we have all these we want to thin out. A lot of them are leaning towards the cabin too, so. But I wanted these all in 8-foot sections, because then now as I cut them into 16-inch sections, all that sawdust is going to be right here. And then I can bag all that up, and then we have sawdust for our toilets. So nothing goes to waste around here. So basically we're at the point now where it's just a lot of little things that got to get done, like trim work. The chickens need their chicken run done. And the solar is going to be probably the next video here. And we're just waiting on the inverter to come. The solar panels came from, we got those from Amazon, but then the inverter, which is an inverter charge controller combination. So it's an all-in-one unit. That's coming from a different company. So we're just waiting on that. And that's supposed to come today. So as soon as we get that stuff, then we'll build the stand for the panels, and then we'll hook them up. They're going right in this back room here. So it's just a lot of little things like that. You know, we got to hook up that propane water heater and vent that. That's got to be vented outside. So yeah, it's just a lot of little kind of little projects now, which is good. But it's so nice having a more livable place, you know, with the floor being done, being able to kick our shoes off and walk around, and everything's, you know, a little more clean, and having the bathroom inside is a huge thing. So it's starting to get more comfortable. So as soon as we add some furniture in there, we'll be, you know, in a little bit of trim work, we're going to be styling. So as always, thanks for watching. And we should have some exciting videos for you guys coming up next week.